The thing about lies is that sometimes one will flop out, a breast out of a bikini, before you have time to catch it. Melissa adjusts her collar before indicating, making the turn onto what, she's realising, is going to be a single-lane road, stamped with potholes and hemmed in on both sides by scrub. She'd left the comfort of intermittent streetlights, the glow of the highway long gone before that. She switches on the car's high beams, eases off the accelerator, grips the wheel a little tighter. "Do you work?" her daughter's teacher had asked only that morning at school drop-off. A question that is, in retrospect, perfectly innocuous, completely unloaded. The previous teacher had gone on maternity leave yesterday, and this new one was just making an effort to be welcoming. But Melissa had panicked, flopped out a lie. "Yes," she'd said, saw that the teacher wanted more, added, "in forestry." And last year that would have been true. She had worked in forestry, but she doesn't work there now. She doesn't work anywhere at all. Yet there it was. And of course it transpired that the teacher's sister also works in forestry, and so it happened that Melissa's simple, slippery lie blossomed into a narrative. She'd invented a workplace and a project, fictionalized why she didn't know the woman's sister, slowly unravelled a thoughtless untruth into what's now an ongoing situation. Come to think of it, after all this time, she simply can't remember what it feels like to go to work, to coordinate so many tasks simultaneously. How had she managed to ensure her daughter packed everything she needed for school and then, after dropping her off, gone on to the office to face all the responsibilities awaiting her there? On most days, Melissa spends a significant amount of time staring at the kitchen wall, wondering how to fill Kate's lunchbox. An apple or a pear? Cut into slices or left whole? These decisions seem intricate, multifaceted. Now, when she watches all those other parents dropping off their children before rushing on into their day, she feels a longing for an aptitude she no longer possesses. She tops a rise in the road, looks towards rows of pine trees flickering on her left, the long planted lines perfectly straight and stretching into the distance. She's not quite sure how she's made it out here, and all by herself. Something like pride ignites in her belly, and she extinguishes it immediately. It's really not that big of an accomplishment, is it? Knowing she was heading into pine forest had comforted her somewhat. There was a time when she worked in forestry, after all. But now it's dark, and the darkness has arrived with its trick of accentuating the gaps between trees rather than the trees themselves. Melissa slows around a turn, imagines wild beasts in the brush beside her, devouring prey or galloping together in packs. The road narrows to a single lane, and the she-oaks on her right reach for the pines on her left. She pictures them clutching each other above the car, looming over her as she travels into their grasp.